watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Saul Canelo Alvarez, Mexican superstar, will be going for his 4th world championship in as many weight classes, in his 4th weight class, as he will be taking on Sergey the Crusher Kovalev November 2nd. Sergey Crusher Kovalev is a light heavyweight champion, a WBO light heavyweight champion. At once upon a time, Sergey Crusher Kovalev was the face of the light heavyweight division until he lost back-to-back fights to then pound-for-pound king Andre SOG Ward, who then retired after the second defeat over Sergey Kovalev. He retired undefeated. Sergey Crusher Kovalev then regained his form. He lost to Eleider Alvarez. He was stopped by Eleider Alvarez. He then came back to avenge that loss by beating Eleider Alvarez from pillar to post, but a unanimous decision victory. And then he went on to beat rising British light heavyweight superstar Anthony Yarde just a few weeks ago. And now Sergey Crusher Kovalev is set to take on Mexican superstar Saul Canelo Alvarez November 2nd. And it will be at the full-fledged light heavyweight division weight limit. As we know, reports surfaced that Saul Canelo Alvarez was looking to have the fight at a catch weight. Sergey Crusher Kovalev was having none of that. He said it will be at the full light heavyweight weight limit, or there will be no fight. We know that Canelo Alvarez, was pushing for this fight. Sergey Kovalev said that it was a quick turnaround because he just recently fought. And he said he didn't know if he could have such a quick turnaround and come back and fight in November. With that said, Kovalev agreed to stage the fight November 2nd against Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo Alvarez had to agree to have the fight at the full-fledged light heavyweight weight limit, right, for the WBO light heavyweight title. Canelo Alvarez is looking to become a 4-division world champion, as already stated. I know Canelo Alvarez looked at the fight with Anthony Yarde and saw that he already was pushing for the fight versus Kovalev prior to the Yarde fight. They actually tried to pay Anthony Yarde step-aside money and let Canelo Alvarez face Sergey Kovalev. Yarde didn't take the money. He then took the opportunity and the chance to fight Sergey Kovalev for the title, which he came up short, getting stopped in the 11th round. Sergey Crusher Kovalev was in trouble in the 7th and 8th round. He looked very vulnerable. He looked like he was on the verge of being stopped, and he weathered the storm. I know Saul Canelo Alvarez was looking at that, and he feels like he could be successful. And Saul Canelo Alvarez is a great body puncher. Sergey Kovalev has proved that that's his biggest weakness. That's his biggest flaw is, being able to withstand a body onslaught, a body attack, as that's the reason that Anthony Yarde almost had Sergey Kovalev out of there in round 7 and 8. But Anthony Yarde gassed out, and then he was later on stopped. Andre SOG Ward was the first person to stop Sergey Kovalev. He did so going to the body as well. The first fight with Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev was razor close thin, and a lot of people thought that Kovalev won the fight. Nonetheless, Andre Ward got the victory, and then he stopped him in the second time. So that's the biggest weakness. Obviously, Canelo Alvarez is going to be at a size disadvantage, as Kovalev will be the much larger man going into the ring. But, not being a larger man means nothing, as we see Andy Ruiz Jr. took on Anthony Joshua, who Andy Ruiz is all of 6 feet tall, and doesn't look the part. And Anthony Joshua is 6'6", 260 pounds. So we see that Andy Ruiz dropped Anthony Joshua 4 times and ultimately stopped him in the 7th round. So size doesn't mean anything. Now, size does play a part because usually great big men beat great little men. But in this case, Sergey Kovalev is on the downside of his career, and he's been in a lot of wars, and he showed a lot of wear and tear, and he showed the ability to be hurt and nearly stopped in his last fight by a younger guy, and Kovalev was on the way of gassing out himself He just happened to weather the storm with experience. Experience was the biggest key in the Anthony Yarde fight, and it saw Sergey Kovalev come out victorious. Saul Canelo Alvarez saw those weaknesses, and he feels like he could expose them. So this is going to be a hell of a fight, November 2nd. It's going down. Venue and things of that nature has yet to be decided. So it's looking like it'll be officially announced next week. But it is official. It is a done deal. Sergey Crusher Kovalev will be taking on Saul Canelo Alvarez November 2nd. That's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Buzz Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Buzz Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Sergey Crusher Kovalev will be taking on Saul Canelo Alvarez November 2nd. Peace.